Good evening, I'm Liyana Hassanel. Welcome to Bizworld. Malaysian equity market to be lifted by spillover effects as investors are diversifying the portfolio into Asia due to the volatility market in the US and Europe. This being one of the catalysts, Rakuten Trade foresees the FBM KLCI to possibly touch 1,630 by year end.
Some of the foreign funds will look to diversify their portfolios, especially for the financial sector. All right, I think they'll be selling the Western banks and coming back here to look at the Asian banks. All right, which I would say are more stable and better capitalized.
He added after an encouraging start of the year, trading activities on the local bourse had somewhat dwindled. Although Malaysia is not in the Premier League, the spillover effects from the inflows of fund will still benefit the country. Meanwhile, Rakuten's overweight sectors are banking and construction, as well as gaming and real estate investment trust. Meanwhile, Rakuten anticipates Ringgit to hit 4 Ringgit and 10 cents against the greenback by year end, on the back of the easing trends in the US. The broker firm also expects the overnight policy rate to remain flat at 2.75%.
I'm not a supporter of Bank Negara, tweaking interest rates, just to, make a small defense on the ringgit. I think, as you can see, previous hike interest rates, I think that also didn't do much to defend the ringgit.
As such, he opined Bank Negara should allow local economic activities to create domestic wealth, thus attracting foreign funds from the economic growth.
The takaful industry. What are the key drivers of growth? Also, what challenges are takaful operators expecting to face in 2023? I'm Anita Wu.
And I'm Norazman Zainal of Takaful Malaysia. Join us on Money Matters.
This Saturday, 5 p.m. only on TV3.
Bursa Malaysia Berhad's subsidiary Bursa Carbon Exchange has successfully carried out the nation's inaugural carbon credit auction. It saw encouraging participation, with 15 buyers from various industries purchasing a total of 150,000 verified carbon standard Vera registered credits. Vera is a recognized standard in the voluntary carbon market. Its CEO, Datuk Muhammad Umar Swift, said the auction has raised the awareness level of voluntary carbon market and carbon offsetting opportunities in the country. By establishing a market-based price for carbon credits, the auction provides a clear signal to potential project proponents and developers on the economic viability of carbon credits. Malaysia is expected to generate 500 million ringgit worth of sales in the upcoming China ASEAN Expo, CA Expo 2023 in Nanning, China. 150 local exporters will be joining in the expo held this September for the 20th year under MATRADE's wings to tap into the huge market.
China has at least 400 million people whom we will categorize as middle class. And that middle class is a great powerhouse for Chinese consumerism. And it is also a major export market for everyone from around the world. Now, we want to be able to feel and understand the changing tastes and choices of this China middle class.
In the last 5 years, Malaysia Pavilion at CA Expo has recorded over 2 billion ringgit of generated sales. This year, the Malaysia Pavilion will not only feature the food and beverages sector, but also health and wellness, lifestyle, and services such as education, tourism, medical tourism, and logistics. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Liyana Hassanel. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.